Let's define this. Social, just according to Wikipedia, is the interaction of human beings with other human beings. And there's a little bit in there about collective coexistence. I'm going to go ahead and define media as the channels we use to share information. Media in the past could be books, it could be print, it could be a lot of things. And so social media, in my definition, is just online tools used by humans to interact. It's a very, very broad definition. It covers pretty much everything. You could parse out some more words and add some more stuff, but this, I'm a simple guy and I like this definition. So these online tools used by humans to interact. It could be email, like we mentioned, or it could be the latest, greatest application that I don't even know what they're doing with in terms of Twitter or something like that. I'm going to also define social media in terms of history, and this is pure Clay Shirky. He's where I got this concept. There's been 5 revolutions in media in Clay's mind, and I agree with him. The first revolution was the printing press. Prior to the printing press, it was very hard to share and disseminate information to big groups of people. So the printing press came along and it revolutionized society, because now we could share a message across society and everybody got the same message. Okay, so that just revolutionized the way that human beings communicated. The next big revolution was telephone and telegraph, and this really gave us distance. Okay, it was a little different than the printing press in that it was a one-to-one communication style, but it gave distance to communication. After telephone and telegraph, the big revolution was recorded media other than print. So we could record pictures, we could record audio recordings and film, and disseminate that kind of message across the world, and that really revolutionized things. The really big fourth revolution was broadcast media, and that's pictures and sound and the whole 9 yards over distances to multiple people, really, really rich communication style. And this is pretty much what we all grew up with. This is the landscape, the media landscape that we all grew up with. And the shift, the fundamental shift is the fifth one, and that's social media, and this is the one we're trying to grapple with today. I said that there was some commonality. Almost all of those media channels were one-to-many. So you broadcast or you print a book or you share a movie or whatever. It's one person creates a message or one group or one organization and it disseminates out to many. Or it's one-to-one, telephone and telegraph. What social media did is it busted this wide open. What it did is it caused all the channels to kind of intermingle. It's like you can talk back to your TV and it listens. It's like you buy a book and you get a printing press with it. Consumers become producers, and producers become consumers. That's the fundamental shift, and this is what drives people crazy, because this is what we see. This is like the mess that we see. We're like, oh my God, how do you like handle all this? And that's what we'll kind of parse today and peel apart a little bit. But this is what scares the crap out of people and bothers people, especially corporations, because now, if this is me, this might be Nike, or it might be Suzanne. I can talk to Nike just as easily, or about Nike just as easily as I can talk about or to Suzanne, and that's really one of the fundamental shifts in this whole thing. And this is one of the reasons why we're here today. We're trying to figure out what the framework is to use this stuff effectively, and I want to give you the frameworks that I think organizations can use and kind of at least start a conversation around how to use these effectively.